Hello, lovelies. I hope you don't mind, but I need to rant about hair. And while I do that, I'm going to do my nails. This video right here is currently being pushed out a lot by YouTube, even though I put it out in November. And I swear to God, every single day I get another comment about the hair on my arms. Let's just look at it here, okay? This is my arm. These are the hairs. Live it, love it, learn it. It just made me think about people's obsession with hair, especially when it comes to women. The thought that women shouldn't have hair on their bodies, it's very fascinating to me because if you think about it, women have always had hair on their bodies unless you have alopecia, right? Women have had hair on their bodies forever. And it wasn't until more recently in our history that women have started to shave for various reasons. In America, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it was either World War I or World War II. Women were wearing shorter skirts, and so they were wearing tights. And that gave the appearance of smooth legs, but they had hairy legs under those tights. And then when the war happened, they didn't have money anymore to pay for these tights. So women had to come up with an alternative to still have that smooth leg look, and they decided to go with shaving. And after long period of time, that shaving eventually turned into shaving more parts of our body, and now we're here. Now we're to a point where women are supposed to be completely bald from the neck down, and it's like, why? Even me, like on occasion, I feel weird that I have hair on my body, and I shouldn't, it's normal. It's part of evolution. We have hair on our body for a reason. We used to have more hair on our body, but then when we started to become more upright and running, we needed to be more aerodynamic, and we also started to sweat more because hair on animals is a way to regulate their temperature. And we were regulating our temperature with sweat glands, so we didn't really need the fur that we had. Honestly, I didn't expect to go into a whole thesis here. I just have thoughts about hair and just our obsession with hair in not just American culture, but in cultures around the world. It's so interesting to me that the fact that I have hair on my knuckle here and that I have hair on my arms is so alarming to people. And I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact that when it comes to internet culture, people usually show the best sides of themselves. And so they'll shave or they'll use filters. There are judgments on people who have color in their hair, right? Because people think that maybe they're up to no good or whatever. And it's it's just hair color, people. It's just color in your freaking hair. Who cares? But we have such an opinion on hair. I'm going to give you too much information about myself, but I used to shave a lot. I would shave everything. I would be completely shaven because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. And it's I must be smooth everywhere except the top of my head. I have to be fully shaven. That's what makes me a female. That's what makes me appealing. And then I saw women stop shaving and they're yeah, no, thank you. And I realized that I hate shaving. I hate it. I grow hair very quickly on my body, and so I have to shave frequently, and it's a pain in the butt. The fact that I even take a shower and wash my hair, I should get brownie points for that. And it's do you think I want to shave after that? No, thank you. Can you imagine if we evolved into being closer to apes, meaning we still are standing upright and we still have the same things, but we have hair everywhere. We already have hair everywhere. You can't always see it. We have little tiny hairs everywhere. But can you imagine if we had full on fur? Imagine this, but thicker, if you can. I know this is thick and disturbing and scares you. Can you imagine what that would be like? Because I sometimes think about that. What would that mean then? Because we would all have a bunch of hair on our body. Would it be closer to apes? Would we have the same kind of hair throughout our body? Or would we have the top of our head have different kind of hair and the rest of our body have different? Or would some of us look like a poodle? And then would someone with like straight hair look more like a cat? Instead of just getting your hair on your head braided, would you get your whole body braided? You know what hair I cannot stand on my body? It's the hair on my freaking chin. When I was younger, I didn't have hair on my face, except my eyebrows, and it was like, woohoo. And then I saw my mom had little tiny hairs, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. I hope I don't get that, but I didn't have it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm scot-free. No, I wasn't scot-free. I just had to age. I remember the first time I saw a hair on my chin, I'm like, oh my God. It was so long and black. And then when I tried to pull it, I couldn't pull it all the way. And then it popped back and it curled. Obviously, I ripped that sucker out of my face. Okay. And then, as they say, you know, you rip out one, two more come back. Well, I now have so many freaking hairs on my face that I might as well just grow it out and have a beard. Like, it's bad. And I'm not showing you my face, so you won't get to see the joys of that, but just trust me when I say I have a lot. I pick them all off, or I use Nair or wax or whatever, and then it comes back in like 2 seconds, and it's like I didn't even do anything. It's so freaking annoying. I wish it was just like, yeah, whatever, it's just hair, everyone has hair, but I do care. How do I work past that insecurity and be okay with people seeing that I have a freaking beard? By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't know. Also, speaking of unwanted hairs, do any of you have freaking toe hairs? Because I have massive hairs on my toe knuckles. Oh my God, it's bad. I don't shave like I used to, but I will try to remember to shave my toe knuckles, because not everyone has that problem. Like, I think everyone does have hair on their toe knuckles, but everyone doesn't have thick, luxurious locks. Like, you think I want luxurious hair that I can braid coming off my toes? Like, no thank you. But this is the curse I was born with. Maybe if I become rich one day, I can like pay for LASIK hair removal, but I also don't like pain, and I hear it's painful, so that's also something to think about. I might be willing to go through that pain to get this hair off. When it comes to like wearing pants, one thing I hate about leg hair is that it rubs against your pants. So sometimes I'll shave just because of that, because I hate how that feels. But then my hair grows back in like 2 whole freaking seconds, and it's like, you know what? Why even bother shaving again? And I wish we had the ability as humans to be like, you know what? I don't want hair there anymore, so we're not going to grow it there anymore. I wish I could be as free and nonchalant about the hair on the rest of my body as I am about the hair on my arms. Because I can honestly say I don't care about the hair on my arms. I wish I could be like some people where they're just like, yeah, who cares? I'm gonna have hair everywhere and everyone can see the hair on my body. Who cares? Wee! Roaming free in the world. Hairy as can be. Maybe one day I'll grow into a real adult who doesn't care. I also wanted to do this because I know that there are people out there who are super self-conscious about the hairs on their body. I want you to know that it's normal to feel that way, and you're not alone. I feel that way too. Everybody has something that they're self-conscious about. Just know that we're all going through this together. We're all struggling on this boat of life. I'm still gonna shave on occasion. Like, I don't see any problem with shaving. If you want to shave, shave. I am definitely not trying to say you shouldn't shave if you want to shave. You do you, man. And I'm saying this because I used to care. Now I just can't find the actual energy to care about some things. We all just agree that it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't make it so that they're hurting you in some way. Like, oh my God, you have hair on your body. I've been hurt. The world is ending. You've made it so that it's a little bit uncomfortable to look at you. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye!